My name's Keith Tomatore, and I run the automotive practice here at Perficient. The top three questions I'm hearing a lot from OEM executives all over the world really, are three things. One is there's so much we can do with connected. Help us to, strategize as to what should we prioritize, right? I mean, what's the roadmap? And when they look at the roadmap, they're looking at 0 to 6 months, 6 months to 18 months, 18 months to 36 months. So I think the roadmap is really important to OEMs. Second thing that is really important to OEMs is we are collecting a ton of data on the consumer. Very important, but consumer privacy laws are starting to ramp up, right? It's now not enough to just have a little verbiage that says we are collecting your data. Government regulations are starting to get to the point where consumers are going to have to opt in, and OEMs are concerned about that because if consumers don't opt in, they may not collect some of that important data. The data is going to give the consumers a better experience. So I think a lot of it has to do with making sure the consumers understand how OEMs are going to use data and how it benefits them. And then the last thing is, from an OEM standpoint, is data monetization, right? It's everything from synthesizing the data, making sure they understand what data to collect, because you don't want to be collecting data you're not going to use. And then once you get through that, it's just purely how to monetize that data and make it make sense. Those are the three most pressing issues today for connected. My advice to OEMs as they go through this connected journey is, first off, make sure that when you set out a plan for connected, because everything's going to be connected. It's not going to be just connected vehicles. It's going to be connected products. It's going to be voice to everything. And so that's the future, right? And that's not going to change. But I think what is important for OEMs is to have a very clear, concise roadmap, a very deliberate and intentional mindset as you get into connected, and make sure that in every step of the way, you are adding value to your consumers. As Automotive Lead at Perficient, we've got some materials that could be very useful to OEMs. First off, we have a strategic position on connected vehicles. We also have a strategic position on connected products. We have workshops available. We have a privacy toolbox for connected, so that way OEMs can work through the privacy regulations. And we're also here to help strategize about the roadmap. We have tools like Now New Next, which is a module that allows OEMs working with us and our strategists to determine what's happening now in connected, what's new, and then what's coming down the pike. So we offer quite a lot of solutions to help OEMs think through their connected products and connected vehicle initiatives.